morning. Are you Nestor from Hermida?
Good morning.
Well, this is our way to stand. Come on up here. When you get there, what I'd like you to do is just remain standing for a bit. Raise your right hand and be sworn.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you should give in this case shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Please state your full legal name for the record.
Nestor Hermida.
Please spell your first and last name for the court reporter.
Nestor.
Thank you, sir.
Please have a seat. So the microphone in front of you will adjust up or down, but not back and forth. All right?
Thanks, Your Honor.
Now you may proceed.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Can you tell the members of the jury where you were employed back on October 26th of 2018?
I was the manager of Sunset Lakes Homeowner Association.
Okay, and what is that? Is that a residential or commercial property?
A residential property of 1,685.
Okay, and where is that located?
Miramar, Florida.
Can you tell us the cross streets and the areas?
Basically, you go through 40th Street, and in this case, 186 Sunrise Avenue, and 40th.
Now I'm going to turn your attention to the 40th Street entrance specifically. During your employment with the association or the development, were you aware of the video surveillance camera system?
Yes.
And as property manager, did you have access to those cameras?
Yes.
And those cameras recorded the front entrance gate at the 40th Street location?
Yes.
And those cameras were actually stored within that security guard gate?
Yes.
How is that gate operated? Like, for instance, is there a live person? Is it automated?
A live person, 24/7.
Okay, so and a guard is essentially stationed at that gate.
Yes.
And how does one enter that development, specifically the 40th Street entrance?
Either by phone call to the residents or be on the list.
So essentially you have to be authorized to enter.
Yes.
And are there any requirements for identification or anything of the sort?
Your driver's license will be scanned.
And is that whether or not...
And the registered tag will be also recorded.
Okay. And so, for instance, if I want to visit that location and I'm entering the 40th Street, I need to have permission and an identification card.
Yes, that's what I would like. Driver's license.
As far as the video surveillance system, is it common that it was overwritten or, re-recorded over after a certain period of time?
It does.
Do you recall the time frame?
No.
Your Honor, showing defense counsel was been pre-marked to states WW, permission to approach the witness.
Yes, you may.
Can you take a look at states WW for identification purposes only? Do you recognize this?
Yes, it's a flash drive.
Okay, have you had an opportunity to review the flash drive?
Yes, I did.
And does it contain the video surveillance from the Isles at Sunset Lakes apartments, specifically the 40th Street guard gate?
Yes, it does.
And based on your experience and your time there?
I'm sorry.
What page?
Can we approach?
Yeah, said yes.
Oh, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
No problem. Yes, no problem.
So I think I was saying, have you had an opportunity to review the video surveillance on the flash drive?
Yes.
Does that fairly and accurately depict the Sunset Lakes guard gate, specifically the area covering that 40th Street entrance?
Yes, it does.
Your Honor, at this time, the state used into evidence that was pre-marked the state's WW as the state's next numbered exhibit.
Is there any objection?
No.
It be admitted.
And permission to publish?
Mrs. Mark, yes, ma'am, you may publish.
States WW, we mark states 47.
I'm sorry. Can you all see the screen? Why don't you have a seat up front here? How about that?
Yeah.
Right?
Where?
Right up the front row.
Oh, yeah, that would be great. Your Honor, nothing further for this witness.
Thank you. Is there any cross-examination?
One question. May I do it from here, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
Did you tell in that video how many people were in that vehicle that we just played?
So the driver, I can't say.
So you don't know if there were 4 or 5 people in that car, correct? Thank you very much.
Any redirect?
No, Your Honor.
Is this witness excused?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very good. Thank you very much. You may step down. You're excused.
Thank you,